I I I finally got out here and I jacked up the front end and got jack stands under it. Um, I'm trying to get it up in the air so I can undercoat it. Anyway, it's finally up in the air. Tires are airborne. In here, it's like 80 degrees and 100% humidity. But anyway, it's jacked up in there. the Where I seam sealed along the edge there and then washing it off, the varnish or the Varsol dripping out here, I made smooches here and there. So what I'm planning on is after I undercoat this thing everywhere underneath completely with stuff that sort of dries, then I'm going to mask up the chrome and repaint the blue. But I don't think it's a good idea to do it first because I'm liable to get in disasters with the undercoating and probably get it on the blue paint everywhere. And by the time I wash it off, because this blue paint, it doesn't weather well. Like it shows its age real quick. So it's kind of good for the rustic look I'm after, but like here it's kind of yellow. So anyway, I only put one thin coat. It actually needs a little bit more paint, but I still had to put my rubber mounts in here and put the right bolts in. But this is the original gas line, which I probably should rip out, get it out of there. I'm not sure if I want to route my new one in the same spot. I kind of like the idea of having the gas line, where's my hand, up in here rather than on the face, but I'll see how it goes. But anyway, it needs undercoating, and I've been kind of dragging my feet. I'm not, with the car was right down on the ground. I got it up in the air a little bit better now. At least I can crawl underneath it. But the undercoating I use is going to be the type that dries. So even if I don't get my gas line done first, I can always undercoat everything. And then I'm still in there working. But anyway, it's I've been I can work when it's 20 below zero, but when it's 80 degrees and high humidity, and every time you move, you have to wipe sweat off your forehead, dripping in your eyes. I'm not much good. Um, I'm okay if everything's going good, but I'm having kind of dilemmas with the gas tank and make one or find one or remake one or start from scratch. But anyway, that doesn't excite me. I've been looking. It's the 57 Oldsmobile, I believe, is the most expensive gas tank on the market. It's like 10 times more than a 57 Chev. But anyway, and they're like 8 or 9 inches through, and mine original is 5.5 inches through. And if it's any thicker than say 6.5, it sticks below the bumper, and you can see it from behind. And I don't want that. So anyway, and even though this black turned out really well, I got a can of kind of a grayish blue, the same color as like the trunk was, and I might, because we all know what happens to black floors. They get dirty and neglect it, and that's it. But if I paint it blue, maybe that'll inspire me to put the carpet in it. And one good coat is not enough on the paint anyway. So I might cover all this with that grayish blue. That because originally the trunk was painted kind of a blue, like the color I got is very close to this. So I might repaint everything blue. well, anyway, it's not really too important. But what I like about these Oldsmobiles, when you jack them up, you can always guarantee that the doors fit. Like they got nice frames and bodies the way they're bolted together. Because there are cars that when you jack them up, it's hard to get them on the blocks so that you can open and close the doors. But anyway, I'm happy with that. That's kind of cheery. But anyway, this is the first, when I'm not making videos, it means I'm not working on the car. The only time I make videos is when I'm doing something a little bit inspiring. But anyway, this all turned out really nice. And it's actually kind of matches. But anyway, I have to run a gas line and undercoat. So between that's kind of made me pretty draggy. But anyway, I finally got the car up in the air, so now I can lay it underneath. And I'm just gonna take old-fashioned regular tar. This tar that I have here, it says it's washable with mineral spirits. So that's a good sign. It doesn't say water and soap. So I'll be mixing that with Varsol and some of that creep undercoating I have and spray it on with my gun. I'm not sure what pressure on these undercoating guns. I've never used one before, but I suspect I'll try it at 25 or 35 and see what happens. But I don't think I'd want too much pressure. I don't know. I've never done it before. But anyway, yeah, there I go with the butt anyways. No, it hasn't been too much going on here. My part for the Ferrari will be in next week. So that's kind of inspiring. Also, I had another issue. In here, where the poor car is still trapped in this little hole, and I have to keep the doors closed, or the cat will be in on top of it. It is like 60, somewhere around 60 degrees in here, and it's cold. And the cement pad here is like 40 degrees, and you can see water. So anyway, I had to put these fancy oriental rugs, that's all I had, on the floor, and then hook up that fan because the bottom of the car was sweating. And that's not going to happen. So anyway, the mats kind of hold, like here, just there's a puddle of water. Like these mats will have to be pressure washed from the other side when I'm done. But anyway, it's holding the bottom of the car nice and dry. Yep, it was absolutely soaked. I had to take several rags and wipe it all down. Yeah, the driving on the road gets things pretty dirty. But anyway, the fan's been turned on now for a week, and it's making the car stay dry. It's working. Anyway, I gonna maybe get back to you guys tomorrow. Yeah, if I could, actually it wouldn't help if I had those, it would help a bit, but this car out here, the motor's all sweaty and has water puddles and stuff growing on the floor from the humidity. I'm gonna have to lay some I got a little bit of dirty cardboard there. I'll have to lay down. I'll actually need more. But you can see weird things happening. The car actually is quite dry underneath. Yeah, a hoist would be nice. But anyway, the car's up in the air a little bit better now than it was an hour ago. As I said, I haven't been too busy. I think about this and think about that, And then it just wipes me out, and I lay down, go to sleep. And I wake up hours later, and then I kind of feel bad at the end of the day that I didn't get anything done. So today, at least, I jacked up the car, and I'm ready for the next step. Anyway, see you later.